Okay, you've got a new employee. They may have not had such a high-end scan tool as you currently have. So what do we do to get them up to speed? What do we do to get them trained? So we all know that it's pretty easy to hook up a scan tool to a car. Any experienced technician that comes in and is employed at your facility is going to know how to hook it up. That's pretty simple. Now, what do we do with the tool? That's the deal maker. Got to use the tool effectively. So let's go ahead and look at demo mode. Demo mode is going to do for us is allow us to go ahead and use the scan tool sitting at a desk, sitting at lunch, etc., to go ahead and learn it. So we want to learn how to get around in the scan tool using demo mode. Don't need to hook up to the car, don't need a car running. Go ahead and learn the scan tool. The scan tool will teach you how it works if you go to demo mode. So let's get to it. We're on the opening screen of the scan tool, so the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is hit X-431. We're going to come to this screen. This is our main menu screen, so we're going to go ahead and go to diagnose. So we're going to touch diagnose very quickly. There we go. And you notice we can auto-detect the vehicle, we can pick a specific vehicle, or we can go to demo mode. So I'm going to go ahead and touch demo mode in this particular case. And we have some different versions. Keep in mind, demo mode is going to be updated regularly. As more intense vehicles come out and such, demo mode will be updated. So demo mode is not going to stay the same. It's been changed as far as I'm aware right now in the last year about 3 times. So if we go to demo mode, we're on that. We're going to go to OK. And do you want to operate the factory test item? Yes, we want to go to demo. And we're going to load demo mode right now. The computer is loading for us a few different choices of vehicles so we can go ahead and practice with the scan tool. So the idea here is to allow you to get used to how the screens and such work while in demo mode. So we're going to go ahead in this particular case and look at Ford first. Might as well pick the first one. So I'm going to click on Ford very quickly. And here's how the screen comes up. If you notice, we're working on a 2012 Ford F350 6.7 Power Stroke. There's the VIN number. We're going to go to diagnose. So I'm going to press the diagnostic key. And here we go. We have, of course, our network picture. If you notice, all of the particular choices are going to be live, just like if you're hooked up to a real car. So I can do a health report. It's going to check all the DTCs on every single module, see if the module is basically equipped on that vehicle, or if the module has a concern communicating with the data bus. So very thorough first check here. You do it just like if you were on the vehicle. Now, if you notice, we've got a couple modules here that have issues. For instance, first of all, we've got PCM. There's 4 DTCs on the PCM. Kind of interesting. What are they? Well, just like using the scan tool in real world, we just go basically click on PCM and here's all your information. Now, the nice thing about this is it's full function on the demo. So we've got another program that covers X-431 fix in detail. However, if you notice, if I click on X-431 fix here, it's going to go ahead and load that information. That's going to take us to the online information source. We're going to be able to look for diagnostic trouble codes, etc., on that particular situation. So the information is going to be there at the fender and such, just like if you're working on the vehicle. So the demo mode on this tool is a full function demo mode. You can go ahead and look at various different things on that vehicle. It's going to work just like it does when it's hooked up. If I want anything otherwise information-wise, it's all there so you can work with it. That way when you have a problem vehicle, you're ready to go. You're comfortable with all the screens, how to press the buttons, how to get there. I'm going to go ahead and back out of here real quick. We're going to go back to where we were. Now, if we want to, if you notice, what we can do here very simply is if we touch anywhere else in here, we can go ahead and eliminate that first screen and then roll it from there. Now, let's say I want to look at items under the PCM. I want to look at data stream. I want to do bidirectional controls, etc. Demo mode, I just touch on the PCM. I'm going to hit enter over here. And here's all the different things we can do. We've got actuation tests, for instance. We can go there. So there's basically the fuel multipliers. We can do a variable duty cycle on the fan, etc. So here are all of the different actuation type items we can actually do with the scan tool on that Ford truck. Now remember, we're not hooked up right now, but bottom line is this is going to get you into the ballpark so you know how to get there. Now, you go ahead and work it backwards, and if you notice fault codes are there, I can go ahead and do a read on the data stream. It comes up with data stream. Let's say I want to graph something real quickly. Well, the nice thing about this demo mode, it's a real world demo mode, so you can really learn how this scan tool works while you're in demo mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pick a few things, and let's say I want to go ahead and pick, in this case, let's look at ambient air temperature, voltage. Let's look at throttle position, RPM for idle speed, whatever we want to look at. We'll pick 3 things here in this particular case. Pick 3 out of 59 in this case. I'm going to hit OK. It's going to go ahead and load up the data. So there's your data PIDs and such. Now, what's nice about the tool, the demo is real live. So what I'm going to do is do some graphing in here. We've got other sections that talk about graphing. We just want to show you that in demo mode it is live, so you can really learn how to use this high-end scan tool in demo mode. Let's graph. So I'm going to go ahead and pick some things. Now notice, I can go right over here. There's my graph. Pretty simple. So I can pick one particular item to graph. I can go back. I can pick another thing to graph if I want. So I can graph things individually if I would like. And it gives me some look of what the graph really looks like. Now, a couple nice things about the tool, and like I said, in graphing we'll cover it more thoroughly, but in this particular case I can hit graph over here on the bottom and graph them all also. But one of the best features this tool has on any other scan tool that I use in the marketplace, very simply, is the fact that I can go ahead and combine graphs. I can lay graphs on top of each other, which is done with one quick touch with your finger. So I'm going to go down to combine down here. I hit combine. There's all my graphs combined with each other. So this scan tool is the only one I know of that allows this to occur, so you can very simply look at the graph commands. Now remember, if you're on graphed, you're looking at 6 times more data being documented usually on average. So that's really defining if there's a problem with that sensor signal or not. It's nice because in demo mode, you can do all of this. Now, we're not going to go through demo mode on all the different vehicles here. You should, because you want to be a power user of this scan tool down the road. You want to be able to use it for everything it offers, because if you do, your customer's vehicle is going to get repaired quite a bit quicker. So spend some time, when you have time, to go ahead and go into demo mode. Practice on the Honda, practice on the Nissan, Ford, Chevrolet. That'll give you a real good idea how to get around in a scan tool. That way, when you have the problem car come in, it's easy. And that's what it's about. Taking care of the customer as quickly as possible, getting that vehicle repaired as easily as possible. With the wealth of information, what this tool can do for you, it's going to happen.